Hey there, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since my last video, but I promise I'm making up for it. I've got some stunning watches lined up for review, and to make up for the gap, I've got a giveaway for you, courtesy of Carlos from Borealis. And what better way to introduce it than by taking a close look at their latest release, the Borealis Lusitano. If you're into microbrands, you probably already know Borealis and its sister brand Prometheus. If not, no worries, I'll drop some links in the description so you can dive into their history. For now though, let's focus on this watch. Lusitano is Borealis' take on a classic, the Pie Pan constellation, which in turn was Omega's answer to the Rolex Datejust, and you can see the inspiration right away. The case is all about contrast. Voluptuous sides meet sharp, angular dogleg lugs, and a mix of warm satin brushing with polished chamfers gives it a vintage meets modern feel. One modern upgrade I really appreciate is the crown. Borealis ditched the small, fussy crowns of the original in favor of a properly sized, grippy, signed crown that's easier to use and balances the design nicely. But my favorite feature has to be the crystal. That double-domed top hat crystal gives you the warm, slightly distorted look of the vintage acrylic, but with the durability of modern sapphire. Under it, Borealis toned down some of the original constellation's bold elements like the Pie Pan slope and dodecagonal midi-track, making it feel a bit more understated. The long minute and seconds hands that reach the edge of the dial reinforce that balanced, less dramatic approach. Now, the dial texture is interesting. It was meant to mimic creases and patterns naturally occurring in leather, but to my eye it has more of a subtle meteorite effect. I personally would have preferred a glossy finish, but at arm's length the texture is barely noticeable. The baton markers are clean and leather dolphin hands take center stage, and the well-proportioned framed date window fits in perfectly. The bracelet is a classic beads of rice, perfect for that vintage feel. But, and this is just personal preference, I didn't quite vibe with it. The construction is great, the finishing is solid, and the on-the-fly micro-adjustable clasp is a fantastic modern touch, but something about the combo just wasn't clicking for me. So I switched it up. Enter this lush Vario Italian leather strap, and let me tell you, this is a game changer. Suddenly, Lusitano went from feeling a little too flashy to being the refined, understated dress watch it was meant to be. Those wiry lugs, now they make perfect sense, that vintage aesthetic, fully embraced. I haven't even bothered trying it on other straps because honestly I think this is the right choice. But with 4 more different dial colors available, a tan, a brown, a petrol blue or a dark green strap could work wonders too. My 19cm wrist, Lusitano wears exactly as a 39mm watch should. It's 12.5mm thick, but 2 of those millimeters belong to that top hat crystal. That said, it does sit a bit tall thanks to the slightly bulbous case sides. It's right at the upper limit of what a dress watch should be, but that's part of its versatility. And the legibility? Top-notch thanks to a balanced design and generous anti-reflective coating. Now let's talk movement. Borealis went with a Miyota 8315, and I have to say this is a big step up from the old 8215. No more stuttering seconds hand, it hacks and it's got a 60-hour power reserve, plus it's thinner and more accurate than its direct rival Seiko's NH35. At this point, Miyota is just one mechanical chronograph away from obliterating Seiko's caliber business. So, should you get one? At $350, it's a solid deal, but if you're a friend of this channel, you get an exclusive 15% discount. Just use the code watchyawant at checkout and boom, it's yours for under $300. But wait, there's more. The first person to use the code gets an extra surprise courtesy of Carlos and me. He sent me a letter a while back recognizing my passion for microbrands and my mission to put them in the spotlight. Along with that letter, a gift for the channel, the Borealis Bullshark V2 in white honeycomb. This compact 38mm diver takes inspiration from Rolex and Tudor, but adds in its own laid-back summer vibe. Powered by the Miyota 9039, it's a serious diver with 300 meters of water resistance and a ton of BGW9 lume. And that ceramic bezel, easily one of the best parts of the watch, super satisfying clicks, great looks and perfect functionality. It wears slightly larger than its 38mm size suggests, but still stays low-key on the wrist. Bigger wrists might overpower it, but for those of us with slimmer wrists, this is the diver they've been waiting for. And honestly, I could see this specific colorway catching the eye of some ladies too. So no random giveaway this time. First person to use the discount code gets the extra watch, simple as that. Carlos will send me the shipping details and instead of one package, you'll get two. As for those that will have missed on this giveaway, getting the Lusitano for less than $300 is a great deal nonetheless. Thank you for watching, see you soon.